Welcome back to a brand new video today. Today is episode 12 of season 2. Well, actually episode 6 of season 2, but episode 12 of this series of season 2. Back with a brand new episode today. Today we're going to be playing, obviously, a few matches. We're going to play this Palace game. We're going to play Man City the second leg. Arsenal, no, either Arsenal or or Burnley. And the Champions League final, so long we make it into the final. So, obviously that's the score. Let's see if we can obviously, well, do that. And today is a exciting day because we can break the record, the goal scoring record with Gabriel Jesus. Now, if I'm correct, didn't we actually break it here in, Crystal Palace last season? I'm pretty sure we did. This was the game where Gabriel Jesus got his goal scoring record of 37 goals. He's already matched that achievement with a few games to go still. So obviously he scores a goal today. He would go to 38 goals, I believe it would be, which would be obviously the new goal scoring record.
Can he add to the goals he's scored already this season? He's already the top scorer in the league. What a match. And it's live.
So he's already scored 37, Gabriel Jesus. Then, can he get the new goal scoring record?
A fine stadium in South London. Martin Tyler here, along with a great co-commentator, Alan Smith. Premier League football for you very shortly. It's
the Premier League, Palace vs Chelsea.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Well, we've got a couple of teams here that their strengths are attacking, no doubt about it. So I'm sure they'll be going at each other very quickly.
Sorry, competition record was 34. Was it? Are you sure? Well, it was 37.
Goals,
so he's already broken it. Oh well. Anyway, we'll still play match. So here we go then.
Well, they play such an open, expansive game. It does leave them vulnerable at times, but they've just been outscoring the opposition.
Here's the Crystal Palace team. Wayne Hennessy plays in goal. El Sayed Husai plays with Marcel Hastenberg in defence. Max Meyer plays alongside Luka Milivojevic in midfield. And they've gone with two up front today.
So Gabriel Jesus turns back.
He's aimed for the far
box
post here. Keeper's ball, no question about that.
Not bad,
it's a weak
but,
cross,
you know.
Chelsea make one change. In goal, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Ruben Loftus-Cheek plays alongside Kai Havertz in the middle of the park. And they're going to go with one striker up front.
Gabriel Jesus!
Jesus! And the goalkeeper very much on his game today. Gabriel Jesus. Great goalkeeper, great save.
Well, he shouldn't have had a prayer there, but he's so agile, this keeper.
Played in by Dembele with the corner. Kovacic. It's great defending.
Kovacic takes on the shot.
Wandering possession cheaply, really, with that pass.
Stopped
easily by Hennessy in goal.
So Hennessy saves the ball and gives it back to Newcastle, who's now in possession, but back straight away to Chelsea. Gabriel Jesus
goes for goal. It's a save with a degree of comfort, Alan.
Yeah, that was never going to finish up a goal.
So, obviously just taking on quite a few shots here in these first few minutes.
Rafael Varane.
As obviously, right now, we do have the ball.
Takes the shot on. And this time, yes.
And Loftus-Cheek gets the first goal of the game. Then, a decent goal actually then there from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He gets his second goal of the season. Let's have a quick look at it then on the replay camera.
So
no, we're not going to show the replay camera. Okay, well that's fair enough. You know, maybe you don't like him. I don't know. But yeah, 1-0. 18 minutes played. Kepa. Shaw. Loftus-Cheek. First goal scorer of the game then today.
Gabriel Jesus. Alexander Arnold.
Dembele.
Keeping the ball is one thing, but they've got to try and open up the opposition. This could be promising.
So
could be a cross here. It could be dangerous. Saw the direction of the pass.
Arnold. Varane. Luke Shaw.
Shaw.
Kovacic. Vikius Jr. Now. Oh, trying
Chelsea give it away.
to slow down play, then trying to speed it up again. Now, Vikius Jr. Gabriel Jesus trying to find his man, but that's
Pretty
a foul.
late, the challenge. Clearly
And a yellow
booking,
card
out comes
for
the yellow card.
Ilisidi, or whatever his name is.
Really think about
Not
it,
too
but I think
sure how
that's the
to
good
pronounce that name, but oh well.
Gabriel Jesus.
Jesus Dembele.
Going forward well. Could have
Loftus-Cheek.
given away a penalty.
Rubens Loftus-Cheek.
Good score.
That's a penalty.
Penalty.
Oh, I think he's got it spot on too. Definite foul.
Just
Will there be
going to
any
be
card
a
shown?
talking to. He's not reaching for a card.
No
He's
card
quite lucky
shown.
there. Fortunate
So-
to say the least.
That's an excellent penalty.
And it's 2-0. Gabriel Jesus tucks it away from the penalty spot.
It doesn't matter how it goes
Then-
in, just that it goes in.
Well, I'm sure
A
the
good
keeper's
goal.
done his homework in terms of where this lad puts his penalty.
38th goal for Gabriel Jesus in the Premier League.
Restarting at 2-0.
Brilliant goal. 2-0. So 2-0 up, and we're not even at half time yet, which is obviously a good thing to
Elton
some degree, because obviously, you know, does mean
Good work by the
we won't
goalkeeper.
be going in trailing, and I think we're gonna be able to hold on to this lead. And
Well, there's
already
a twist to the tail here.
Palace
They cut the deficit in half.
gets one
They're only
back.
one behind now. There's still plenty of time to
Matt.
try and find this equaliser.
Mir.
Off we go again, 2-1.
Dembele.
Look at the room in which to attack. Tackled well there. Kai Havertz, chance for the cross. Kovacic, Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus.
And now they've conceded a penalty.
Well,
A
thought
second
that would be sorted in the
penalty.
woods. They weren't playing well, and now this.
And he's off.
It's a yellow card and he's had one already.
Oh
so
my
he's gotta
days.
go off.
What's going on
The
here?
pain of
That's the
giving
second
away the
penalty.
is now
Oh.
made even worse by what's
Oh my days.
the consequences of that
Joe.
foul.
Yeah, when you look back to the first yellow, that was the unnecessary one. I thought at the time, oh, what's it?
And Jesus
He's reliable.
tucks his second penalty of the day to extend our lead back to 2 goals.
Just was confident walking up to the ball here, Martin. And the goalkeeper didn't.
It's now 3-1. That's his 39th goal in the Premier League.
3-1 the scoreline as we restart
Oh my
the
days,
game.
what a game. Bit of madness in these last few minutes. Palace gets one back. They get a penalty. Well, they give us a
Jordan
penalty
Ayew.
first, then, you know,
The fourth official has indicated there will be a
Bit of a
minimum
mad
of 3
game
minutes
this is.
of added time.
Literally.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Luke Shaw.
Room for Chelsea to attack now.
Luke Shaw.
Dembele.
Dembele. Trying to find a way through the Crystal Palace defence. So,
Half-time here.
3-1 at half time then there. A very good first half indeed, I would have said. You know, overall. 2 penalties. Who would have thought it? You know, that
Start of the
we'd
second
have
half
2
and Chelsea
penalties.
leading here. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus.
What a goal.
And he scores spectacularly.
4-1.
It's his third goal. It's
And that's another hat-trick
He's
for
really
Gabriel
been on form.
Jesus.
Well, Alan, maybe that's the one he'll treasure the most because it's given him the
It's
hat-trick.
his
Yep,
40th
he'll be taking
goal
home that match ball
in
with
the
a
Premier
great deal of
League.
pride.
40 goals all season long.
Well, it's not easy to find
What
the
a
spirit
player.
that they're going to need in these circumstances as they kick off again.
Literally. That's incredible.
Oh, he's cut that out well read.
Chelsea seen more than enough of the ball. We've seen some lovely football. Their key players really pulling the
Gabriel
strings
Jesus.
and put them into
Jesus.
a dominant position from which you can't really see them
Can't
messing
have
it
it.
up.
Oh,
Well, he's cleared the danger. Alexander Arnold. Well, a real
Jesus.
treat in store for you. Coverage on EA Sports of the Premier League fixture. Crystal Palace, they'll be facing Manchester City away from home.
Yeah, really
So-
looking forward to this one.
so far, not a bad
I think
game
we're going
so
to see
far.
some good
We've
football.
had good football.
Did well, stuck out a foot.
It's
Cut off
4-1.
the pass.
We are 3-goal lead. And that's another
The
foul
referee
by
saying that was a
Crystal
foul.
Palace.
Here's a free kick.
Straight away.
Dembele.
Playing
Gabriel
Jesus.
Oh, chance.
Jesus!
Performance
He
for the
makes
top
it
team.
four.
They've emphasised their superiority with the number of goals
That's
that they
his
scored.
4th goal then this season. I'm sorry, for this game.
Chelsea pretty comfortable now.
Oh, not many. I think a lot of people out there now relaxing just a touch.
4-1 and
I have to
5-1,
say,
sorry.
it's so one-sided today, but all credit to
That
the
red
team.
card really
They are
has
racking up the goals.
maybe killed Crystal Palace.
Alan, what about Chelsea's next game?
Well, they're playing Manchester United in the next match, Martin, and I do think it's going to be tight, this one.
So Junior,
Gabriel
Jesus.
Jesus. Now it's Ousmane Dembele.
through
The chance
Arnold,
for Chelsea to
Alex
attack in this
Arnold.
wide area. He's cut it back looking for a teammate.
Oh,
That's very gallant goalkeeping
Kovacic
to get the ball at the feet
just
of
missing.
the opponent.
Yeah, keeper showed a bit of pace there, actually, to make up the ground and close down the attacker.
Loftus-Cheek. Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus
Space
still
for
got the
shot.
ball. And can he make it 5? No.
Yeah, he would have got some stick if that had found the net.
Corner played into the middle. Proper
So
defending
Jesus,
under
by the
some
way, has
pressure.
taken 8 shots. 4 of them has landed in the back of the net.
Havertz. Gabriel Jesus. A real opening for him. Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think. Loftus-Cheek. Can't lose it here. Throw in here.
Substitution for Crystal Palace.
And here we're going to have a substitution.
Number 10.
And it seems as though it's for tactical reasons. Well, the ball's gone past everyone in the penalty area and out, away from danger. And that's really the way to get the ball.
Still
out of the
5-1
danger
here.
zone.
We're leading by 4 goals. We should see this game through quite easily now. Like, well, I think the game was done and
He's got
dusted
some room out
as soon
here
as
in
we
the
got that
wide
third.
position.
But you know
He's
what I
looking
mean.
for the
Like,
cross.
certainly not going to lose now. Even if
It's
they
gone
do
to the
gain one
goalkeeper
back,
in
but
very
they
soft
won't.
fashion. And the attacker cannot believe that he's messed this one up. Simple for the keeper.
Yeah, he can't believe his luck, can he, the keeper? Little boy smile. He knows that that should have been a goal.
So 5-1 right now. That's the scoreline, and we're going to win this game quite happily here.
Stopping the cross, important job for the defender. Chance for the keeper to kick it clearer, and he takes that chance. Havertz. Well, the clock is ticking on, 2 minutes of play left.
So 2 minutes of normal play left, then whatever to come in
Delivered
at
into
a
the
time.
box. Only partially away from danger.
Officials indicated
So
there
2
will be a
added
minimum
minutes.
of 2 minutes.
Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away.
Through to Vic
Stringing
Gears
it through.
Jr. Vic Gears Jr. turns his man, whips it towards goal.
down.
That'll be the end of the game. It
Try
should
again.
be then there. Like, it weren't the greatest of shots, I will say that, for Chelsea, but yeah, it was okay. And should be the end of the
Gabriel
game
Jesus.
very, very soon. Maybe this will be
quick.
one last
Gabriel
attack.
Jesus.
Kai Havertz, though, takes the ball. That's the end of the game, and it ends 5-1. 4 goals for Gabriel Jesus, 8 attempts on goal. Brilliant game for Gabriel Jesus, has to be said. But another win, another 3 points then in the bag, and that's taking us ever closer to the Premier League title. We're now only a few games away. If, like, you know, I really think this is our season, or starting to believe that it could be a season where we can win this tournament. So yeah, you know, overall, has to say that, you know, we've had a very good game, must be said. Like, you know, we've done very, very well then there. As you can see, we've got a 4-point gap, by the way, on Man City. Sorry, 5-point gap on Man City now, with 4 games to go. So even if we do lose maybe a few of our next games, it doesn't really matter all too much to me, because we're in such a strong position. We're going to skip now to the Man City game anyway. So even if we lose, let's say, against Manchester United, so long we don't lose against, let's say, Newcastle, so long we don't lose against Arsenal, you know, we should be seeing this one through. We should be able to get this one home, if you know what I mean. We should be able to win against West Ham. We should be able to win against, I would say, Arsenal. So long we don't mess it up against, you know, Bournemouth, I think we are going to become champions. And in fact, we won against United, won against Newcastle, won against, obviously, West Ham. So that's so many wins now. How many wins have we had in a row? Let's have a quick look. That must be some sort of new record we must be on right now. We really must. I want to see how many wins. I think it goes all the way back to December, maybe. Let's quickly go back. So, right. So far I'm on 13, 14, 15. Alright, so up to that Southampton game we were on a 17 win run. So yeah, 17. Well, we've had quite a lot of wins in a row here then. I will say that, but not been anything too much. Right, so obviously, let's a quick look at Premier League. We've won it, haven't we? If Man City wins, Man City, I think, got to win that game to keep themselves in with a chance. If I'm correct, I'd give them 92 points, so it would give them just a chance. So if we win against Arsenal, we are Premier League champions no matter what happens at Bournemouth. We'll receive then, I believe, the trophy at Bournemouth, do we? Or do we receive it at Arsenal? I'm not too sure. Do you receive it on the final day of the season or the match you win it at? No, it's the final home game. So yeah, if we win Arsenal, so we'll play the Arsenal game, by the way, folks. So we win Arsenal, we are Premier League champions for the first time as managerial career. Also, we can seal a ticket to the Champions final tonight, or this game here. We win that, that's brilliant. Like, if we get through to the Champions League final, that would be the dream of dreams, not gonna lie. So yeah, gonna have a quick look at starting 11. Obviously, Man City versus us, so Havertz will start. Batshuayi is out. Is Jesus injured? Tell me he ain't, and if so, how long is he injured for? I'm not sure. I think that could be Jesus done for the entire season, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you know. So Batshuayi will be leading our attack. In fact, I'm gonna give this now to Morata, the attacking wing. So Morata can start. So Morata will come on to play one of the biggest games, I guess, in his career. You know what I mean? Like, it is going to be a big game for Morata because, you know, obviously, if Morata, you know, wins the... Well, if Morata scores, he could pass through to the final of Champions League. Not, though, too sure. Hopefully, you know. The only thing is, though, we can't bank everything on Morata like we could maybe do. Like we could do with, obviously, Gabriel Jesus. By the way,
we've really made it to the business end now. Just 4
you know,
teams left in
obviously,
the cup, and the scene is set for an
enthralling
semi-final.
F1, all the grid has been decided for 2021. For 2020.
They take on Chelsea.
Latifi is going to partner George Russell for 2020.
Just about ready here
so
in
grid is
Manchester.
set for next year, by the way, in F1. So here we go then. Kick-off underway in the Champions League semi-final. Right now, if things remain the way they are, Man City would go through. We do need to score a away goal. But at the end of the day, we are looking good. And here comes Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Penalty.
Oh, he's given it. Penalty. And an opportunity now for them
to
jump in front.
It's a big moment in the game.
He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's
so I'm going to actually change my dictator to Junior. So I want Junior to take this. And there we go.
As coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot.
We'll see it again here, Derek. Looks
the 1-0.
I can tell you it isn't.
So that's the away goal. Thank you, Junior. Third goal in his Champions League.
Stands at 2-1.
I tell you what, Junior hasn't had a bad Champions League campaign, has he? Overall, he's been okay in the Premier League, but he hasn't scored too many goals. Neither have Dembele. Like, they've been good though. I think they've been a very good partnership for Gabriel Jesus. You know, overall, feeding Jesus a lot.
And Kai might be a chance here. Despite being clean through, he's missed it.
Sometimes, Derek, one-on-one,
So,
you have too much time to think about it. He side-foots it, he should score.
So Man City.
Morata, and he's beaten
Morata.
him here.
Morata.
This.
Trying to get
the keeper
a shot
completely
off,
untroubled.
Morata can't make it 2-0. That would be, I think, the icing on the cake. If we go 2-0 up,
Morata,
then here, Morata,
application and execution
fortunately
from
getting
Jimenez.
tackled. So having a lot of the ball, creating opportunities here in this match, of course, which is good.
Sané.
And, of course,
Sané.
that's good for us.
He's given us away. Giving it a try. Well, body in the way. Kai Havertz is with Vinicius Junior. Morata.
Morata.
Chelsea
back
move
to
still
Junior.
flowing. Advantage
Junior.
to them.
Through ball.
Opportunity it is. Still alive. And the danger cleared.
Well, it was so close to levelling there, Derek, weren't they? But the keeper had other thoughts. It was
so
really
Junior,
good goalkeeping
obviously,
from him, wasn't it?
almost scored a second goal for himself, but fortunately not. Leroy Sané running down the wing now. Not going to break through Dembele. Morata
is with Vinicius Junior. Havertz read it magnificently and intercepted. Teamwork might be the key. Bernardo Silva. Can they square the game?
Nice Silva. Nice save by Kepa. Kante. Vinicius Junior. Morata. Getting intercepted midfield.
David
Now we've got to work to try and get this ball back in our possession.
Havertz attacking very much an option.
Morata. There goes Morata through on goal.
Will he?
And Morata does make it 2-0 then. Here in the Champions League.
Well, look at this. Don't you just love counter-attack football? Absolutely brilliant. One key ingredient.
It's
pace,
his first
and they've got it
this
in
season
abundance.
in
What
the
they do to
Champions
that
League.
defence From then on is absolutely
Of
brilliant.
course, he may not be
Aggregate
the
advantage.
player that
3-1.
obviously we want in the club long term, but he's okay for now as a number 2 to Gabriel Jesus, and he's just shown us why tonight, tucking away
Well, it's a poor
our
tackle.
second goal.
Possession 1. Havertz. And a chance
Havertz.
for him on the flank.
Junior. And he
Ousmane
whipped across.
Dembele prepared to fire.
Dembele!
Going in for them. I don't think
Great
they're gonna
goal.
throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent.
Ousmane Dembele scores his goal.
Well, here's the replay. Defenders don't like it when he goes to wide areas because they know what's going to happen. The ball's going to come into the box, and on that occasion, it comes in, and now they're picking it out the back of the net.
Just to confirm the aggregate situation.
Nice
4-1 is the score.
cross from Junior. Found Dembele. Good assist. So Junior getting a goal and an assist now, by the way.
Havertz. Well, the timing of the pass, that little bit off.
The fourth official has
We've had the
indicated
official word.
So
There
it's
will be
3-0,
minimum
by the way,
2
and
added
we're
minutes.
not even, well, we're just going into half time.
And now with Angelino.
There you go then. First half ends
So,
3
half-time
goals
here.
to 0. Then here in the first half, let's see what we can do in the
And
second.
underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. Shaw. Vinicius Junior. Morata in possession. And Kai Havertz.
And Morata,
There's a slide rule pass.
offside.
Just drifted into the illegal position. Offside, in the opinion of the officials.
So,
Conte.
Junior.
Vinicius Junior. Morata. Kai Havertz.
Havertz.
That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League
Junior.
coming your way. It's Manchester City taking on Liverpool.
Yeah, atmospheres make games, Derek, and that should be an absolute belter.
Breaking at pace. And we have more live Premier League action coming
So
up
right
for
now,
you soon
3-0,
on EA TV. It's Chelsea
Obviously,
facing Arsenal.
City would need to
Bernardo
find
Silva
about
distributing
6 goals in this
intelligently.
second half, by
No
the way, I
worries for
think,
the keeper.
if they want any chance of going through.
Here's Kovacic. Dembele. Morata in possession. Might be able to set up the chance. Conte.
Havertz. Through ball to Conte.
Conte.
Switch back to Morata, and Morata
Today,
does get the goal.
The defenders
Another
unable to
goal
stop him.
for number 26, the former Jesus number.
Well, as you can see,
But
it's really
Morata
superb play.
scores.
He thinks a lot quicker than anyone else. He gets his head on it. It's a great
Good
finish.
header, must be said. That's Morata's second goal in the Champions League, by the way.
5-1 the aggregate advantage.
Morata became a bit of a Chelsea legend, has to be said, in this match. Morata. Fortunately getting tackled.
I must say,
Back
no
to
shortage
Morata.
of space.
Whipped in, can he?
Terrific
No, not
block.
quite.
It's with Joao Cancelo.
So,
De Bruyne now.
right now,
Joao
4-0
Cancelo.
Chelsea. So, right now, if Man City does want to go
Now
through,
Kevin
they'd have
De
to
Bruyne.
find like 7 goals in this game. 7 or 8 goals.
Sané. He's in
Right,
control of the ball as he runs. Sané.
I just do not see
Well,
happening.
the cross needed to be better than that one.
We've given Man City an
Morata in
absolute
possession. Chelsea
can
couldn't
of
keep it.
whip-ass out here tonight
And
in
Manchester
the
City
Champions
moving
League.
the ball with
Can
purpose.
Aguero get one back for his team, for
Can't
Man
keep it
City?
right
No, he
out of
can't.
the top drawer.
It will be Dark
Cannot
corner
believe
still.
Get that out the net.
But brilliant
Absolutely
save
amazing.
by Kepa then there, who must be one of the best, well, must have a brilliant clean sheet rate this season, literally.
Sure.
He's kept so many clean sheets, Kepa has this season, not only in Champions League, but also in the Premier
Morata's
League.
pass
Like,
got given away.
must be unbelievable amount of clean sheets he's had.
On the ball, Rudiger.
Have to check
Here's
that
Kovacic.
actually, how many clean sheets he's had.
Morata.
Must be
Kai
good stats
Havertz.
though, because right now he's having a clean
Vinicius
sheet
Junior.
here.
Chelsea
Anyway,
finding forward
Morata.
gears. And this at the moment for Morata.
Is that free
It's
to
third
his
goal of the
name?
match, and you cannot
Yes,
argue
it
with that.
is.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him.
3 goals to nil
Well, Derek, he can relax now. He's
as
got
he
that
goes over to celebrate
well
with
done
the
indeed.
Chelsea supporters.
So the
That's the
aggregate
hat-trick,
scoreline,
5-0
6-1 here.
and 6-1 on aggregate. We have thrashed, absolutely
The switch of play now.
thrashed Manchester City then here in this Champions League semi-final second leg. Literally, Man City do not have an
Icardi
answer
here.
to our
My goodness me,
questions.
the goalkeeper had his work cut
Good
out
save
for
by
him, but
Kepa
delivered.
again,
Yeah, that's
and
what
that
they do.
saves
Look
us
at
from
that save, a
conceding
brilliant
a
effort.
goal.
Kevin De Bruyne
As in a
with
minute
the
I'm going to
corner.
have to watch
Good
the
position.
F1.
Shot attempted. Terrific block there.
Right, final 5 minutes of the game. Can we go get a
We
6th?
have entered the
That
final
would be-
minutes of normal time.
Not being
The
funny.
referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Moving forward effectively. It's there.
Can I have it?
Might still be able to do a bit of damage.
So it ends 5-0.
There it is, the referee
But
blows
we
the
are in the
time.
finals.
Chelsea ascend
Man
to the
City
final.
have
Well,
been
going into this
humiliated.
semi-final, you'd expect teams to be
Then
nervous,
here.
not sure of the outcome. When we look at the outcome, now, it's
Morata.
too easy for them. Confidence will be building after that result. Can they keep that confidence?
Scores 3 goals
Running towards goal.
in replacement for Gabriel Jesus. He doesn't start much, but
Chelsea have done
he
it.
just showed us
It's
why
gonna be so difficult to stop
he should
them
be a
now.
starting player if Jesus is not able to start.
Ousmane Dembele
And he's done that
prevents the
today for me, in my opinion. What a game by, obviously, Gabriel,
The goals keep
by
going in for them.
Morata. So brilliant game by Morata, and he'll be very pleased to start that game. So will Vinicius Junior. In fact, our attack in front 3 was lethal today then. So we'll obviously now go into our press conference. I imagine we got a press conference coming up.
Just a moment of your time. Thank you. That's all.
So, here we go then, as you can see. Gabriel Jesus, 43 goals in the Premier League. Absolutely amazing. I want to see who's Chelsea's next best. Havertz. How many goals has... I want to see just some player stats for Vinicius Junior and Dembele. So Kepa 30 clean sheets. 19 in the Premier League. 6 in the Champions League. Wow, that's amazing. You know, absolutely amazing. So, transfer for James coming. I'll accept that. 2 loan offers for Fernandez. So, have a quick look at the scout report. So just having a look at some players I can promote to the senior team here, and we're going to loan them out, like that's the plan anyway. I need to check how Gabriel Jesus is, because I know he's injured, player injured. Can't have it, no, have it. Let me go to the Jesus. There we go, Jesus. Right, so Jesus is out for the entirety of the Premier League season then there, and for the entire of the season. So Jesus is done. His season is over, unfortunately, which means I'm going to put Puzzlik on. And I'm going to probably promote. I'm going to actually promote maybe Pereira for now. Give Pereira a start at some point. Maybe, you know, may start. In fact, I'm going to give Pereira a few games in replacement of Kovacic. I know, you know, that's a bit odd to start a player of his age. I'm not really like that, but give him a start. Season's more or less over. See what he can do. You know, give him the debut for Pereira. And yeah, see what some of our young talent can do. You know, now. I want to also have a look at player stats. So top scorer, Sis Havertz, top assist player, Alisson. How close to is that? Oh, very close. Right, FA Cup, Champions League. I want to have a look at. So Kepa's got most in Champions League. Sis, not bad. Jesus got 13 goals. He won't add any more to that, unfortunately. So yeah.
Oh, thank you all for joining us. We'll start taking questions now. Okay, guys.
So right, obviously changing up squad a little bit. Well, Morata's going to be our number 1 today. Let's see what we can do without Gabriel Jesus, who's out for effectively the remainder of the season now. Like, he will not start another game this season, unfortunately, due to his injury, which going to take 2 months to recover. So, which is a bit of a shame, really. I'll tell you that now, because I know Jesus will get a winner's medal, if you know what I mean. He'll be a vital part of, let's say, this team. But
it is a great fixture with a wonderful history.
Still a bit of a shame, because obviously it doesn't mean
and it's live. This is Stamford Bridge, the home of Chelsea Football Club.
Well, it just means he won't be here to celebrate
Premier League football
the team
very shortly.
Well, I imagine he's up in the stands somewhere watching on this game, I hope, and he'll be invited up to wherever we play the Champions League from. But at the end of the day, yeah. So we're giving a young player a debut. We are going to win the Premier League today, by the way.
The attack
and cut out
a lot
by
of quality about it until that interception.
Luke Shaw. Pass to Morata by Victor Jr. Unfortunately tackled.
Now Lucas Torreira taking on real chance.
Opportunity, but unfortunately nothing comes of it in the end. So Piera.
Well, confirmation, as if it's needed, really. Everyone knows now, don't they, that the league title has been decided. The match will be played. It's a quick play.
So Morata
saved.
Has opportunity to score. Fortunately, he doesn't.
Well, there's no doubt this fella could be the key man for Chelsea today.
He got a hat-trick in his last match. What a performance.
De Frel. Now Lucas Torreira. Teammates getting out of the way because really in the clear now.
Good shot at goal, but
the bar.
Yeah, unlucky. Hit it well enough.
Just going too high for the Arsenal midfielder.
N'Golo Conte.
So Piera. Nice, very nice.
Morata.
Can Piera get his first goal of his Chelsea career? That's a penalty, surely. But nice
It was
run.
a good idea to try and use the
Pressure
width on the
over
pitch, but it's
player
not
out.
for throw.
So seeing what this young lad can do.
Conte. Kai Havertz. Arsenal have the ball again. Chelsea looking to be champions again, and all that that means to their players.
Yeah, I mean, you can see in their body language they're totally in charge. They feel that they're a superior side out there, and
tell you what, he's okay right now.
No question about that.
He's not playing too bad.
Good defending. Conte.
Morata.
He's through.
Through ball to Morata.
Morata. Can't hang onto it, the keeper.
Another opportunity gone for Morata here.
Semedo. Taking on a couple of opponents now.
Every time, by the way, we've faced a London team, like North London team, like Arsenal or Tottenham, we've always somehow not even won it.
To the opposition and kept it out.
Well, you can't ask for a better opportunity than that. Should have done much better. Should have scored. Well, I do hope it's going to liven up here, Martin. Otherwise, I might just head off before the end of this one. Nothing really to talk about.
Dembele looking to attack it in the middle. Well, crossing is a skill, and that's not a very good example of it. They've spoilt the promise of that attack. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack.
By the way, I'm probably a little bit distracted in this game because I'm listening to the F1 driver press conference in my right ear.
Morata. It's good attacking play, this, from them. Well, from the interception here, they'll be thinking of going forward themselves. Great ball. Not able to take full advantage of a good position. Morata. Break quickly when they get possession.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Morata!
Yes!
A brilliant breakaway goal.
There we go.
It was absolutely
1-0.
in the way they moved the ball forward. So swift.
Morata
so slickly.
scores.
Well, it's a good finish. They've had one or two opportunities.
Simple.
But
I know it was a little bit of a
clear cut
deflection
this one.
that made the difference, because Havertz went for goal first and it sort of deflected and came towards Morata. So that is first goal of the game for Morata.
At half time, signalled by the referee. Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start. Mesut Ozil. Henrik Mkhitaryan. El Neni.
Baku.
Trying to pass their way into position to level the game. Towards the front post. That's out of danger there with that clearance.
That's a good question, actually.
Morata.
Anyway, through ball to Kante.
Conte.
Through
Lovely
ball
incisive
to
pass.
Dembele.
Dembele. It could be a chance. Pushed
Havertz.
back out into
Havertz.
play.
No. How that not going?
And in it
Right,
goes.
whips in.
Defender's
Dembele.
done well here to clear the danger.
That'll be throw to
He
Chelsea.
heads it out for a throw-in. N'Golo Conte. Space for the shot. Oh, that's great defending. Some activity down on the Arsenal bench.
Well, I wasn't sure whether it was a penalty or not, but these fans were. That is the nature of a supporter, though.
Morata slipping it through. In the clear for a great chance.
Junior.
You'd expect him to save that, and he did save it.
Another save by the Arsenal goalkeeper.
I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, what a good time to score that was. Put his side in the lead.
And Arsenal have possession. They've won it.
Tomido.
Just a little nudge to nudge you in the direction of what's coming up on EA Sports for you. Our coverage of the Premier League fixture, Chelsea. They'll be facing Bournemouth.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
A deep cross, back post. It's a difficult technique, that.
Yeah, you've got to catch those volleys perfectly to do the damage.
Well, a good opportunity, but unfortunately that shot's over.
Alan, what about Arsenal's next game?
They're playing Southampton in the next...
This could be it. Oh, what a fine goal! They lead by 2
Gets
now.
another goal.
They'll feel a little bit more comfortable, and they're good value for this advantage at the moment. Shows if you do the difficult thing in the right areas and it comes off, this is what happens.
Going in the Premier League for
goal.
Havertz
Sometimes
as
you
well.
see somebody beat a
He's
couple
had
of
a very good
opponents and then it
season.
comes to nothing, but
Jesus, 43 goals, don't get me wrong.
he had an end product to
You
that.
know, but
Wonderful bit of
he's
skill.
got like half of the goals
It's an
of
Arsenal
Gabriel
substitute
Jesus.
who's getting ready.
Plus he's also assisted Jesus the most.
Well, he spotted the pass and cut it out.
So really, Havertz is, you know...
Kolasinac. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes.
Key playmaker.
Morata. Great tackling technique to win the ball cleanly. Enterprising play from Arsenal in the wider areas. Should really deliver from this position. The defender in the way.
So, Junior goes through one.
I think the wide man's got a chance here.
Coming in
space
a little bit.
Out near the touchline. A real opening for him.
Trying to run all the way with Junior to score that goal. No score.
Gregoire de Frel. Saw the pass coming and got there first. 5 more minutes here. Morata. Shaw.
Stamford Bridge, show your appreciation for today's...
Football is a passing game, and goodness me, they're passing the ball around the opposition beautifully here. Morata! Not really tested to the full, the keeper that time.
Yeah, I think he saw it coming all the way, Martin.
Willian coming on.
Swung in from the corner.
For Arsenal.
Definitely destined for the goalkeeper, and he makes it his.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Well, in a way,
So 2-0.
It's been irrelevant because already...
And we are the Premier League champions.
The players waiting
Then
for
here.
the presentation to reward this outstanding season from an outstanding team.
Yeah, it's been a party atmosphere, hasn't it, really, from start to finish. I've experienced it myself in '91 when we played Manchester United. But it doesn't taste any less sweet for those lads down there.
Kante will pick up the trophy.
Really, most of all, they've enjoyed the season. They have been superb. Undoubtedly the outstanding team.
Well, I think so. Sometimes when their rivals faltered, they kept their eyes.
There
fixed
she
firmly on the
is.
target.
We give Chelsea
Together.
a
Had it
6th
1 or 2
Premier
suspensions,
League
but they
title.
kept picking up the results.
It's the first one under myself.
And now they are
We
about
are
to
the
pick up
champions in
what it's
season
all
2 of the Premier League. We've won the Carabao Cup twice. That's our first Premier League title. N'Golo Kante lifts the trophy for Chelsea. It's a brilliant for us. Absolute
wonderful
brilliant.
Scenes and moments they will never forget. When you look back in 20 years' time and you'll think about this day.
What an achievement. N'Golo
to
Kante
share it with the supporters.
lifts up the
Had a
trophy.
great bond. Travelling fans.
It's a shame Jesus,
the home followers,
the goal scoring record breaker, twice in both seasons, last season and now this season, isn't there to celebrate it. I imagine he's up in the stands though, probably watching where the injury he's got.
Set it all up, knowing
But,
that
yeah.
this presentation day would take place. It didn't depend on the result of the match.
So one more game to go.
And together with the trophy, it's happiness all round.
What a season. What a year for us.
Just a couple of questions.
So
Thank you, that's all the questions.
well, that's our first Premier League trophy. And we got Liverpool in an all-English Champions League final coming up at the end of the month. Can we get payback for Turkey 2005 Istanbul? Or will we fall short once again? Not too sure. But what a match that was, has to be said. So, yeah. Let's have a look how he did against Bournemouth. 1-0 away win then there. So, huge game for us coming up here. We certainly need our best starting 11 here then. Pereira will be not on. You have a quick look, see if there's any more offers for any player. So, did that one go through? I believe it did. Any other offers? So, a loan for Bell. So, right. Final press conference, then.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Of
We're
the
get started
season.
With the questions now.
Ruben's Loftus-Cheek. They're asking us about that. Alright.
Thank you.
So this is for our second, for Liverpool's 7th. Can they get a 7th title? Will we get our second? Red v Blue. It's at the Arena Ushu Shakal, so I presume it's Shakel's home stadium, FC Shakel's home stadium. I'm in Germany, so it'll be a German final. In terms of where the match should be played, if I'm correct. Don't know if any of you guys watched the, what do you call it, last night, The Apprentice. Obviously, Thomas Skinner and Marianne, obviously, were fired. And yeah, in a way I feel a bit sad that Thomas went, because Thomas was my favourite out of all of them this series so far. Has to be said.
Real excitement and anticipation here.
Personally,
a cup final
my
about to be
favourite,
decided.
but
who will hold the trophy aloft?
Here we go.
Stay
then.
tuned. We'll have all the action for you.
Final
live
game
here on
of the season:
EA TV.
Chelsea versus Liverpool.
And
then
here it is, the last
at the Shakel Arena.
race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final.
Champions
League.
Welcome from there's the trophy.
Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. It is Chelsea taking on Liverpool.
Good evening. What a pleasure it is to be here with you, Derek. Sitting over this magnificent stadium with arguably the best two teams, well obviously the best two teams in this competition this year because they're in the final. And what a final we've got. The pitch looks fantastic, the crowd are expectant, there's the trophy just sitting there and the players in the tunnel
there's
just
Luke
about
Shaw,
to do what they
Varane,
do best, go out
Rudiger,
and play and entertain us.
Arnold, Kepa on our team. Kante will be captain again, who will lift the trophy if we win. Starting 11 for Liverpool: Salah, Firmino, Mane. Of course, then front three, deadly attack. The 6-time champions of Europe.
Truly focuses on the Champions League final. Only
As you
two
see,
teams
there's
left
another
in the
6
quest
on
for
their
European
badge.
glory. Who's it going to be tonight, Lee?
Well, it's a toss of a coin for me. It's a really big night for everybody. All that hard work leading up to pre-season training, going through the domestic league, playing Champions League.
The captain who will lift the trophy if Liverpool wins. There's the ribbons, blue and red, obviously shared equally.
Supporters, but most so the players. They have to stay
but only
focused,
one
play the
at
game,
the end of the day
not the occasion.
will win. though. What a team. Liverpool still are. Here we go then. Kickoff is underway. And it's our first Champions League final, and already we've kicked out of play. But anyway, here we go then. Let's focus. Mane. Ready again, early attack, and Luke Shaw blocking that for us. Dembele, Havertz. Play upfield.
Morata in possession. Is with Vinicius
to
Junior.
Havertz. Vinicius Junior.
Possession changes hands. The interception there.
So remain 0-0. 6 minutes played.
He's feeling the pressure here.
Both us and Liverpool making, I'd say, equal starts right now.
Morata. In what way will he deliver for his side, Lee?
Well, stay in front of the goal.
Morata.
I know it sounds simple, but time and time again he's away.
Vinicius Junior, here comes Vinicius Junior, who tucks it away.
It's all gone blue.
He scored then
now they've gone in the league.
In the Champions League final. What a player. One of the best left wingers in world football.
Right through that ball, but he just passes it into the net.
Vinicius Junior makes it 1-0 Chelsea. Then it's his 4th goal in the Champions League as well, for good measure.
So the game has restarted.
What a goal.
And Chelsea
and
are the
it's
team
also
with the lead.
2nd in a row now. He scored in that City game, and he's now scored here in this Liverpool game.
Here's Robertson. Sadio
Robertson,
Mane.
Mane.
Cut out superbly by Kovacic.
Kovacic. Havertz gives it away. Interception by Stark,
Mario
who's
Gaspar.
been sent off, by the way, in the last 2 of 2 meetings. Like, both times giving away some costly fouls, costly errors for Liverpool. But here comes Morata. Can Morata score? Will Morata score? Yes, he will score. Then, what a goal from Morata.
Well, just look at this. They all back off him, and he takes the advantage. He goes through 1, 2, 3. In the end, it's a wonderful solo goal.
10 minutes played, 19 minutes played, 2-0. Morata gets the interception, but then loses ball through a tackle. No fault of his own, though. But what a start to this Champions League final. We're leading 2 goals to 0. Mane, though, now getting the attack back on for Liverpool.
Spot on with that tackle.
Through ball back to Morata. Morata. See Vinicius Junior. Can Vinicius Junior get there? No, fortunately not. And out for a throw-in. So
Havertz.
Kante.
Morata. Alert defending.
Getting tackled then by Van Dijk. Mane.
It's with Roberto Firmino.
Roberto Firmino.
Mane, not quite accurate enough.
Morata.
Chelsea are really struggling in terms of possession,
Morata.
but they won't mind. They're winning this game. And why?
Again.
Because their counter-attack is absolutely fantastic.
So, possession-wise, we're actually again down on Liverpool. But that's saying Liverpool's actually always had on us. I've looked in this career mode so far. Like every time we've gone, they've always controlled the play, but they've not control the result, and it's Firmino. He gets one back.
Well, we're going to see the replay here. You can't head the ball.
Roberto
in the net.
Firmino
the crosses are coming in.
Makes it 2-1 Chelsea.
That made the goal.
So Liverpool back in this game. We try to pick up.
Havertz.
The game is now well and truly back on.
Shaw is with Vinicius Junior. Intelligent threaded pass here.
Well,
that's how to nullify the opposition.
So So first half almost over, with only 5 minutes in this first half left to play, and we're leading Liverpool 2-1 right now. Here.
So far. Well, Chelsea would be happy if it stays like this. Still some work to do in the second half, though. With the clock ticking down before their half-time cup of tea, it's important the players stay concentrated.
Right now it's 2-1.
The official word.
A little bit of a fight in the middle of the park. Here, ball. Can Liverpool close in on their second goal? Kick them back into the game! Yes, they can! And that's the equaliser. Gasper.
All the momentum is with them now. Goals are plenty. 2-2. And there's the whistle. Half-time it is.
And every time we meet Liverpool, they do perform somehow or another. Somehow they get goals, and they've got goals here. Second half about to be underway. Then
Champions League glory
here, and
here's
hopefully
Robertson.
We can find just something a little bit extra in the second half. Then to get us back into the lead and make us comfortable once again. Right, here we go then. Then off underway.
At its best. Well, they know how to press, but can they construct?
Kante's alright, he gets back onto his feet quickly enough for my liking. Robertson.
Milinkovic-Savic.
So they make their way forward again. Liverpool is 3-2. Liverpool have made what a recovery.
Can they stay there? Well, we
crying out loud.
Look at this now, and he's connected so well with it, generated a lot of power. And the keeper just can't react in
must
time.
make now a recovery going in.
What sort of response we get from Chelsea in this game?
Literally, my players have died.
The advantage accrues to Liverpool. Roberto Firmino.
Literally, and when I say they've died, I mean it. Literally, they're not going forward anymore. They're just doing nothing. Right, come on, Kai Havertz, you must make it 3-3. Yes, he does. We're back in the game again. Oh my days, this match is crazy.
Well, they say you're at your most
what a final.
Scored a goal, and that's the case today. They'll be
what
really
a
disappointed to give
final.
away that goal. The
I tell you that now.
And level again here.
Whoever scores like a goal just gets that advantage. You know, being on the front foot here means, by the looks of it, nothing. Because it's such a crazy game. Liverpool's 3, we're 3. 6 goals apiece between us two in the final.
Fabinho now.
Alright.
Naby Keita.
We're going to try and control it a bit more here. That's what I've been trying to do in this second half. Control the game a bit more.
Vinicius Junior.
There we go, Luke Shaw. Now,
Shaw.
whipped in.
Goes in. Well, quite
not
simply,
back,
the cross was too
not
close
back
to
cross,
the keeper.
but in a day, look, it's opportunity, and opportunities is what we've got to take on. So, right. Knocked out by Alisson, but headed by a Chelsea player, but to no one really, apart from the Liverpool defender start. Mane whips over from start, tries to cross it in.
That move looked as though it had genuine potential, but it's broken down. Mateo Kovacic. Morata in possession.
Morata.
Kai Havertz. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Here's Robertson.
So right now, I'm going to take on Morata upon Batshuayi now. I feel like Morata's had his day in the sun. Oh dear. Guess what? Batshuayi ain't even on the pitch. So we either go for right winger or on the bench. So we either go for right winger of Callum or go for Puzzle. I'm going to play Puzzle in that central striking position. In fact, I'm going to play Puzzle in the left, Junior in the centre.
Here's Milinkovic-Savic.
I know that
Chelsea defending
stupid, but
to win the ball
I fancy
back.
it. Take a bit of a stupid risk.
Vinicius Junior.
Junior.
He's through here.
He's through.
Still a chance.
And he makes it. 4-3.
A goal that could be so significant in this final.
Then 4-3, 5th goal of the season in Champions League for
The finish had
Junior.
to come after this pass that split the defence in half. Great goal.
80th minute. Morata's off. Puzlik's on.
Liverpool wanted.
Junior's going to play now on the middle.
Can they come up with a coherent reply?
Puzlik will be playing in the left. So, yeah, I'm sort of playing two left wingers, but I fancy Junior in the middle. I don't mind him playing that.
Meat and drink to the goalkeeper. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
All the Chelsea players would be looking up at the clock. Time is ebbing away. They have such a delicate lead. Will they rue those missed chances? They could be costly.
Great block.
So right now 4-3.
That'll be a corner.
Liverpool's got to really score from this corner. They may not get any better chances than this. And Kepa makes a nice save here then.
Yeah, meat and drink for a goalkeeper of that class.
Pulisic.
1 minute remaining.
Through ball to
Vinicius Junior.
Through ball to Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz could finish Liverpool off here. He doesn't, but he's certainly
well, that's
knocked
as good
it.
as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
And he knocks it back. We win the Champions League.
A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught.
Then Junior scored in the 80th and the 11th.
Absolutely, it doesn't matter how much money you've
What
got
a
in the
game.
bank, players will always look
Brilliant
back at
game.
moments like
Two
These
best
moments
teams
when
in
you pick
Europe
trophies up,
go
win
head to head,
medals.
and we
Absolutely
come out
brilliant for this
as
group of
the
players.
best.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity.
Then
And now for the official
what a game.
presentation. And as a footballer, Lee, in this case as a Chelsea footballer, this is exactly where you'd want to be.
Well, exactly. Getting onto that podium, huge amount of effort to get there, but this is the icing on the cake. Actually watching your captain pick the trophy up, sharing in that moment. It's a beautiful trophy as well, Derek.
And Kante becomes a Champions League winner for the first time in his history. He's won the Premier League, he's won Carabao Cup, but he's never won the Champions League as it stands. And he now has achieved that.
And then, believe it or not, they'll be focusing in the next few days on next season, no doubt.
That's how it works.
What a performance.
But for now, it's all about this achievement.
We are the champions of Europe.
This is the moment, Derek, sharing it with the
That
supporters.
is
You get a chance to take it a little bit closer to those
such
stands. Let them enjoy
a
the
moment.
experience with you. And the families are up there in the stands as well. A brilliant occasion.
It took fire as well as ice on the pitch. Necessary qualities.
The 4-3 then, before 9 minutes was out. What a game, as you saw.
Now the players get to relax
So many goals, 7 goals between us two teams. Liverpool were deserved of being in the final 100%. We got the opening 2 goals. Liverpool came back before half-time. Then they scored a goal just after the half-time break and went in the lead. But we came back to score a further 2 in the second half, which took us to Champions League glory then there. What a performance. What a match indeed. And that is us Champions League winners for that season, for season 2. So we won the Premier League, Champions League and Carabao Cup now, all in the space of that season. What a season. I think that's going to be tough to beat next season unless we win a lot bigger competitions.
Just
you
a
know,
couple of questions for
well,
you.
can't really win bigger competitions, can we? We won the 2 majors. Like, you know, I think the only way that's going to be beaten is if we have like a 100% record in Premier League or something. But yeah, what a season. What a season.
Thanks so much.
So, thank you for watching, ladies and gents. That's the end of Season 2. Until Season 3, see you all then. Have a great day.